Hey y'all, my name is Holly. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am so excited to have y'all here with me today to be sharing with y'all our spring home tour. I know it's been a long time coming, but we are finally ready. And I have the most biggest surprise ever. If you have not already seen, you're probably about to leave my video and run on over to her channel because y'all love her that much. So I'm a little bit intimidated to announce that Kayla Friday now has a YouTube channel. I know everybody's freaking out because we love her and we love Buster Brown. She is a total goofball. I love her. We actually went to school together, K through 12, so I've known her, I feel like, all of my life. And she has just been the same old Kayla ever since that I have known her, and now she finally has a YouTube channel. So she's been doing like thrifting hauls and decorate with me videos, antique shopping, and now we are doing our first collab, and I'm so excited that it is our spring home tour collaboration. So y'all finish watching my video and then go over to Kayla Fridays, or just go on and run over to Kayla Fridays because I know that's what y'all want to do. Her YouTube channel now is called Little Cahaba Junkin, but I will link it down below so you can watch both of our home tours today on this beautiful Friday. And I hope that y'all get some inspiration from both of us. We both decorate same but different. We decorate with like kind of the same similar items, but we also have I don't know, it's just different. Everybody's different. So if you love my channel, then you will love her channel. Like I'm telling you, you will love her channel. So go over and hit that subscribe button and show her some love and tell her that I sent y'all, and give Buster Brown some hugs and kisses from me as well. So spring is in the air finally here in Alabama, and it has been some beautiful weather, and y'all, my garden is flourishing. Like, it is beautiful. I always feel like either Christmas or spring is my favorite time of year, but it's for two different reasons. Spring, I just love all the just burst of God's creation and his just color and just those clear blue skies and that sun hitting your skin, it just feels so good. And I just love all the bright colors outside, like my Farmer's Dream roses. I'm going to do a garden tour later for y'all, but whenever everything's really in full bloom. But I wanted to share a little bit of sneak peeks out of my kitchen window of my Farmer's Dream antique roses, and then also just some little things here and there that's kind of popped up because it's just gorgeous right now. So we're going to go through the house and do a little home tour for spring, and I'm going to show you just a glimpse of my outside too. So we will go ahead and get started. I won't make y'all wait any longer. We're gonna start outside on our front porch. Y'all be sure to watch the decorating a small front porch video with me. It is so beautiful out here. I absolutely love it, and Maddie and Jeff have been loving staying out here during the daytime while it feels so good outside. So we will go on in. I had to water my hydrangeas to perk them back up, and I decorated with black and white and green on our porch, and I love the way that it turns out. It looks so pretty, clean, simple, and classic. So this is going into our foyer. If you remember Easter, my little Easter decorate with me in the foyer, I took it down after Easter time, and I didn't do an Easter decorate with me for the whole house or home tour because I only had this area in the dining room decorated kind of for Easter. So I took those down and kind of giving y'all a fresh, clean look for in the foyer. So these are some pieces that I've just kind of collected around antique stores, Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, the usual. If you want to see where I got everything, you can go watch those little decorate with me videos. But we're going to try to do this home tour fairly quick for all of you that have already seen all these little decorate with me videos. You won't see very many fake plants in our home. I love using preserved plants and real house plants. So this eucalyptus, I get all of these like dried florals from Hobby Lobby. And then my diffuser going. Again, if you've been with me on my channel for a while, you know that I do not burn candles or have wall plug-ins or anything with fragrance in our home. I learned how unhealthy that was for your body and how much it was harming your body, and we switched right over to Young Living essential oils. And if you have any questions about that or want me to send you a brochure, please email me simplylakeandlace@yahoo.com, and I will link that in the description box. You can send me an email, and if I can see that you're really interested and want to know more, then we will text back and forth, because honestly I hate emailing. It is just too much. So y'all message me if y'all have any questions about some of this stuff that I'm going to share with y'all. And then I had to share with y'all this. I got this at a local plant nursery. And it is so cute. And I have a niece and nephew, Eli and Alyssa, and I will sometimes try to say both of their names at once and call them Elisa. And so this is this little girl's name, because whenever the kids come to kiss me, their little lips pucker up like this. And this statue reminded me of me getting kisses from them. So I had to get this little statue, and I will never get rid of it. So that is why I have her over here by my diffuser. And sorry, my shoes are a little bit squeaky today. So this is our foyer. So the foyer comes straight on into the dining room, and I just really love our dining room this year. I love this basket with a plant in it, a house plant. I can't remember what it's called though. I've had this one for a couple of years. I love this just sitting on the dining room table because it's so easy just to pick up and be able to put your food on here to be able to eat and not have to move a bazillion things. Not like we ever eat here though. We're all the time at my mother-in-law's house. And then over here, I took down the Easter decor, and I ended up putting my flower bar sign that I got from Kirkland's back up here. And these are some fake plants that are up there, but if I'm going to buy a fake plant, they have to look real. So I'm very particular about my fake plants. And then over here, we have, this actually came from a place whenever I visited an antique booth. It is called Vintage Green Lanterns, and these are recycled glass bottles, and I put my herbs in here. So I thought that was super cute, and I just put it in my dough bowl. Loving the blue dishes. I feel like that's so popular this year. And then this I got from my friend Miranda, this idea where she taped up some clippings of magazines. She just taped them onto a chalkboard. So I wanted to do that over here because I have horrible handwriting, and I did not feel like trying to figure out something that I could draw or write on here that made it look decent. So that's what I did over here. And I love the rose clippings because I am now an antique rose collector from Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama. And I will show you that in my garden tour. But I love me some antique roses. And so when I found those clippings from magazines, I just hugged them up here on my chalkboard. And then over here, my little hutch, it has stayed the same. I have a picnic basket full of all things for a picnic. I actually got this as a gift from Young Living. And then we'll have to open these doors to see the inside of this. I keep debating on keeping the doors open or taking the doors off, but I've never made up my mind. And these are just some copper pieces that I have collected from antique stores, Kirkland's, things like that. My gold utensils that I got from a friend. And then these cute little cow salt and pepper shakers that Drew's nanny gifted me. So I've just put them over here. And we do live on a farm. So we live in a true farmhouse. And then over here on this side, I have Darla, my mannequin. She has a different apron on every season. And I just have her sitting over here in this corner with a basket ready to go. We do now have a vegetable garden. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to share with y'all that video. Out every day and pick from our garden. That's going to be so exciting. So I have a little basket ready to go. And then this is a little medicine cabinet. I have nowhere else to put it in the kitchen. So I have it right here. And it's kind of like a mirror as you walk out to check yourself. And it's full of all things Young Living because we try to do things a little bit more natural around our farmhouse. And then going into our kitchen, this came with the house. We actually live in a double wide. So we pulled a custom double wides onto the family land. And one day we're hoping to build. We thought we were going to this year, but with how things are right now, the wood has just skyrocketed. So we're just going to stay in the double wide a little bit longer. And I love this. I would highly recommend them. I think they're gorgeous. We're just wanting to build something with a little bit more space and have a wraparound porch because we just feel like the views that we have, a wraparound porch would be awesome. So we will be building one day, Lord's will, and the creek don't rise. Have you ever heard that saying before? We're from the South, so I feel like if you're from the South, you've always heard, if the Lord's will and the creek don't rise. Okay, over here on the refrigerator, I have some of my diffuser blends. You can get these off of Pinterest and print them out or off of Etsy, but it's just telling you like different kind of oils to mix together to make a different blend to make you have a different scent in your diffuser. So there's spring blossoms, April showers, spring renewal, garden zest, sparkling clean, lavender dreams. I love having these right in front of me so I can use them to fill up my diffusers. And then this is something that I got from a friend that did like a little spring box. And I love my little bee magnets. And then we'll go on into the kitchen. I made that farmhouse sign with a piece of scrap wood out by the barn. Got dark on me. Over here is my little coffee bar area. And I love decorating this area every year. I found this at Rustic Relics, which is a local antique store near me that I go to all the time. And I just loved this little cup. And all this kind of little stuff came from like TJ Maxx, thrift stores, like I've told y'all. And then I had to show y'all my collection of spring coffee mugs because I just love them. They're like gifts from people or things that I find while I'm out and about. So I love my little collection of coffee mugs, and I don't even really drink coffee. I do in the winter time. I'm more of a chai kind of girl. And then I have some plants in my windowsill. Oh, let me show you the best thing. Look out my window at those Farmer Dream roses. We'll go out there and get a closer look at them later. These are antique roses. I just have one on this side, one on this side. Y'all, they grew like crazy. They're absolutely gorgeous. So look at the view out of my kitchen window. I'm so proud of myself. Look, I say I'm proud of myself. Look at God. Look at God's creation. I mean, that should make your heart smile. That is so beautiful out there. So beautiful. The sky is so blue. I picked like the perfect day to film this home tour. And then I just put some twinkly lights here to kind of bring the outdoors in because I love doing that. I love feeling like I'm living in nature. And it kind of ties along with my string lights that I have outside too, if you can see them. And then right here, my little cow friend. I got this at Hobby Lobby and he's been here for a while. I just have some of my all-natural hand soaps and dishwash. My Yeti cup because I always have water with me. Here's a clipping of the Farmer's Dream rose that I brought inside to put in this cute little boot. It's so beautiful and it's so fragrant. Love those. If you are wanting to order those, you can just go to petalsfromthepast.com and do an order, and I'll link them down below because they do ship. Have another diffuser over here. Y'all, if y'all want a diffuser and try this, get with me because I can get you the best deal. Don't think I can't afford Young Living because I can help you. I can help customize you a little order so you can try them out if you want to. So I have this one over here with a house plant. And then this is what my friend Kayla made me. It has thieves cleaner in it. It's what I use to clean my whole house with. Like, I do not have bleach, Lysol, any of that up under my kitchen sink. I only clean with thieves cleaner. So it has this and a few oils in here, and this is what I use to spray my house plants to keep them thriving, and they love it. And then over here in this corner, let's see, we need to see if we need to count the house plants. Y'all count the house plants. Let me know how many I have in the house. So there's one over here I got as a clipping from a friend. I love this little area. Oh, let me show y'all these plates. So I got these at TJ Maxx. They're kind of dirty from this plant a couple years ago. Rosemary, oregano. I thought these were the sweetest little plates. And they're plastic too. So I have those sitting up here. This one I just got from the thrift store. And then I feel like everybody does this, but y'all, that's just such an easy way to decorate and it looks simple and clean. And then up here we have Dolly. I got her from an antique store or an antique booth with a magnolia wreath around her. My wallpaper, or my backsplash is wallpaper, and it is brick wallpaper. I had that linked in my Amazon shop. It cost me $20, less than $20 to do all of this backsplash. And some more blue dishes. A cute little tea towel. I had to take my shoes off because they were squeaky. And then over here, I love this little area too. This is like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like a little picnic. So I love these sparkling juices. I drink my Nature Red with it. You saw that on my buffet table. I will mix that with some of these. That drink, the Nature Red, is the highest antioxidant drink on the market. And so we drink like 1 ounce to 2 ounces of that every day. And I love mixing it with these little flavored drinks over here. And then over here, well, I meant to put my chicken salad in here. I bought chicken salad specifically to put in a cute bowl to put in this. This also came from that Going Green Lanterns company. It's recycled glass. So I have my little pita chips down here, and then I put a cute little bowl with my chicken salad here. And you can have it like at parties or events and have it sitting like this beside each other. And I thought this was like so cute, and it's recycled. So you can order from them. I'll have them linked below. You can also do so many different ideas with this. I saw where they had coffee filters up here and their coffee grounds down here, and then had also like fall, Christmas, different kind of decorations in these 2 separate pieces. So I thought this was so sweet. And then a hydrangea, because you can't be in the South and not have a hydrangea at your house. And then some of my decorative little paper plates I get from Hobby Lobby, TJ Maxx, and I put them in this cute little wooden holder that I got from the thrift store. Show y'all my rug too. I got that at Home Goods. And then over here on the bar, I got this from an antique store. And this cute little chicken with some fake eggs in it. And then we don't have chickens yet. That is in the plans for one day. And then a beautiful floral arrangement that I got from my local florist. She's actually one of Miss Althea's, my mother-in-law's best friends, and I signed up for like a monthly flower subscription box type deal. So what I'm doing is I called them and I just told them once a month to go with the theme of the month and just surprise me whatever day of the month. I told them to spend between $25 to $30 each month, and they're just pulling it from my card that they have on file, and they will just surprise me one day of the month with a bouquet of flowers. So this was the one for this month, and y'all, I thought that was so fun because I love a thing of fresh flowers right here on our kitchen island. So you could probably do that with your local florist. Just call them and tell them what you're wanting and what you're wanting to spend, and I'm pretty sure they would do that for you and deliver them. And then these are some strawberries that I actually grew outside. I did it. I am now a strawberry farmer. So I put those over here because they're so pretty and red, and I want to eat one for a snack later. Okay, and then we'll kind of go in this way into our living room. Now this piece I changed up on the inside. I didn't know how to kind of rearrange it, but it ended up being another bookshelf full of oils and gardening books. So we will go ahead and open these doors up so you can see, but that is what this ended up being. I got all these books from like the thrift stores. I have 2 of my cookbooks and a Bible in here too. And I just got some gardening books because I've been really into gardening these last couple years, and this year I did even more. This is all of my like Young Living books that I need to learn about my essential oils. These are some books that I have that kind of like oils and scripture, and just have all kinds of books and studies that I do on essential oils, and just a few little knickknacks. And then up top I have my Aria diffuser from Young Living. All of my diffusers that you'll see in my house is from Young Living. Some more dried eucalyptus. This one plays spa music too, and they all have like run times, so you know you can't light a candle up and leave your house and come home and your house smell good. So I can turn on my diffusers in the morning time and they are still running throughout the night, and I'm in the evening. And then right here I have this driftwood that my husband Drew made me, and it has a bunch of oils on it to go with this book, because I got this book at the thrift store and I love this book. It is called the Herb Bible, and I flipped it open to this aromatherapy section, and it says choosing an essential oil, and it went through a list of different oils, and I pulled the ones that I wanted to display. So I have jasmine, ylang ylang, frankincense, neroli, lavender, bergamot, German chamomile, grapefruit, and rose. So those were a few on the list. And then it says right here, lavender. This oil is used for its steadying influence on the nerves and as a relaxant. It is effective both as a massage oil and is used 2 or 3 drops at a time as an inhalant. So it just kind of tells you how to use your oils. So I thought that was so cute. I just how it all kind of tied in together. So this is like my plant little nook, my little book nook. So I thought this was super cute. And then over here I have the famous cookies from Vicky. Now she does not sell these, so she does this to like her local friends, and I told her I wanted a plant themed cookie this year, like a garden theme. So I was going to show y'all some of my sugar cookies she made. Isn't she so talented? These are so cute. There's a little bunny in here. I love getting these cookies from her. It's like a surprise each time, because I just tell her what theme I want and she just surprises me with them. Let's see. Oh, there's one back here with a little wheelbarrow. I thought it was so cute. So I have those displayed in the bottom. And then right here, I just have some succulents and some cute little containers and some moss. I love decorating with this green moss. And then some postcards that I have gotten, and then also a sweet subscriber. One of you sent me some of these little postcards. Kayla Friday decorates with these all in her house. And then some more fake eggs. So that is over here in this corner. Y'all haven't seen my living room yet, so we're gonna kind of go slow in here. The couches stay the same. I've had these pillows on here for months now. I feel like it's been probably 2 years. But y'all, I love these pillows. I love this green velvet. It goes so good with every season. And I love this fur. It is just so pretty. And I just have not found any pillows that I have liked better. I haven't even really looked because I just love how this looks in here. And like I said, it goes so good with all of my... I feel like I have a very farmhouse glam, like traditional style. Y'all let me know if y'all think differently what kind of style our home is. But I feel like those pillows just tie in perfectly over here on our couch with everything. This is another little book nook that I have, and I just have one of these plants. I actually got it from Walmart. And it's so pretty at night with all of my little LED candles that light up. I get all my LED candles from Hobby Lobby. This actually was in my mom and dad's garage for years with all his tools in it, and I cleaned it up and brought it in our home. And then this little piece I loved, Drew painted it green for me. I love green, and like I said, this is such a good color. It goes for every season. And I love how I fixed this little end table this year. So I got a lot of my decor pieces too from a local place to me called Old Town Market, and they have the cutest stuff. We're going to be going there soon. I'm going to be sharing with you their spring decor, but I'll link them down below because I have a lot of videos of their stuff too that we went and filmed for each season. And then another little girl statue head that a subscriber sent to me. I should plant this one, but I haven't planted it. I just have it sitting in there. I got that from Old Town Market. And then over here is like Drew's little corner. And my husband is a lineman, so I love showing this off. My mom and dad found this for me at a thrift store. So it has the cows and the guy climbing the pole. So this picture I will never get rid of because, like I said, he is a lineman and he would not want me to brag on this at all. But he will actually be journeyman this month, and so we are so proud of him. He works really hard and he loves being outside. He's an outside guy. He goes out, he works outside all day long, and then he comes home and he works the farm, fixing fences, being with the cows. He is just a good old country boy. I got a good one. I love that song by Gabby Barrett. I think that's her name. Because I did get a good one. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get emotional talking about Drew. He drives me crazy most of the time, but I do love him. And then over here, I have a little plant. This was actually my cousin Kayla's that came from her grandmother's funeral. She wasn't a green thumb a couple years ago, so it was kind of dying. So I took it in and took care of it. Now she's gotten better and she loves her house plants. And I have not gave this back to her yet because it's flourishing. So I'm going to let it get a little bit bigger and then probably her get settled into her new home and then give it back to her. So I just have this here with some moss coming out of it. And top of our fireplace. It's been like this for a while now, I feel like. And this is my new piece if you haven't watched my newest video. So I found this piece at an antique store and I absolutely loved it. It was a little bit more than I wanted to pay for it, but it was exactly what I wanted, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of this piece. So this is my new little corner area for over here. It's so hard to decorate these little nooks, I feel like, beside the fireplace. Are y'all still counting the houseplants? My record player, and I also have all of my little records in this drawer. And then a toolbox. Whoops! And then a toolbox down here. This is going down our hallway. I ended up putting this mirror right here. It was in the foyer, but I brought it in here, and I love this one. My mom found it for me at a thrift store. It has roses on it. I'm telling y'all, I'm obsessed with some roses, and especially the antique ones. Little mud room and laundry room. Y'all saw a decorate with me in here. I loved this sign. I found it at an antique store called Prattville Pickers, and it says, "And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth." And somebody stitched this, and I just thought it was gorgeous. And I don't think I'll ever get rid of it because I I've always loved being outside and just nature, and now I have enjoying my house plants and my garden outside and my essential oils, and just seeing that God made plants for more than just to look at and to smell good. He made them for a purpose, for medicinal purposes, and to be able to eat to strengthen our bodies. And so I just feel like I have a deep connection with plants now. So whenever I saw that, I was like, I have to have that sign. I love it. So I have it in here. And this is like my little gardening area. There's like some fertilizers and stuff in here, some plant seeds and everything. So this is organizing all of that. And then Drew built me this little thing to put like my brooms and stuff in, this little cabinet. And then he also made me this little area because the hot water heater is behind this wall. It used to have an ugly little cap thing over it. He built me this little shiplap wall, and you just take it off. It's hard to explain, but he fixed it up where he just unscrews 2 screws and it pops off and you can get to the hot water heater. And then this is our little laundry room, and the dog and cat food. And then I love this over here, this little old ironing board that I put over the little box, the breaker box. And then all of our essential oils that I put on our dryer balls, because we don't use dryer sheets. So this is what I use to make our clothes smell good. That's the hallway to the guest bathroom. My mom made me the shower curtain, and I know that y'all wish that she sells them, but she does not. She does not have time to making those, but I love that shower curtain so much. She also made the curtains in my bedroom too. So I have these little shelves here over our toilet, and you'll see that I have fake plants in here because there's no sunlight, and I think it would be so hard to keep a plant alive in here. So we do have some fake lavender in here, but it's okay. I don't mind fake houseplants. Like I said, they just have to look real. A diffuser in here. Smells amazing in here. Citrus Fresh going. This is what we use to dry our hands off with, these like little handkerchiefs. I loved this little plate idea. Put all of this on, and then back behind me we have what I call my little apothecary cabinet. I got those from Kayla Friday. Y'all may recognize them. So this is like my little apothecary cabinet. I made my own little bath salts, and I got these dried floral arrangements from Amazon. And towels and stuff for the guests, and then all this is filled with like stuff to do DIY and things with all of my oils. These are empty oil bottles. So this is definitely the apothecary cabinet. This is new, and I love this bathroom now. That's kind of a better look of everything through that mirror. I'm so happy that I found a new way to decorate in here because I was never loving it before. This is going into our bedroom. This has pretty much stayed the same. This has all of our little blankets and stuff. A subscriber sent me that blanket. Thank you so much. I love that blanket. That's actually my hammock blanket. When I go out to the hammock and lay down and edit my YouTube videos or read some of my books, I'll use that blanket to cover up with. And then I know this is a Christmas ornament, but I love seeing this word joy, because you should always look for the joy in things. Always be joyful through every season in life. The good and the bad, find that joy. So I keep that there as a reminder for me. And then our bedroom, I love it. If you've been here for a while, you know that Drew actually made me this headboard, and I love it. I will never get rid of it. This is so special to me. Drew's actually built me a whole lot of things, so I don't feel bad as I change them in and out because he doesn't mind building things, but this headboard is by far my favorite piece he's ever built me. And then the sign is from my local friend, Fairy Grace Designs, and it says, "This kind of love is what I dreamed about." This song Drew sang at our wedding, and I loved this and actually surprised him with this, and I have it hung over our bed, so that will always stay above our bed. And then just all white, crisp and clean. I got that pillow from TJ Maxx. And then I got this little settee thing off of Amazon, this little couch settee, and I believe that's what they're called. And then this is actually a rug I got from Ross, so I just draped it over. And then a fireplace. It's like a little heater, and it lights up, the logs do, but it is not that cold today, thank goodness. A little house plant. This lamp came from Drew's nanny. And I love how this houseplant looks over here just draping off. That is so beautiful to me. And then over here, my new yellow chair. And I've had for a couple of years now. Used to be it's been in my office and in my hallway, but I brought it into our bedroom this year. I just love it. I think it is so pretty in here. And it really made it pop over here with this yellow chair and then my bee pillow. Another house plant. And then I have a scene going on YouTube. Y'all know I do those all the time. This is a spring scene. It's playing like really beautiful, peaceful music, and it has birds chirping in the background. So I love these little scenes. So I had that going in here. And then also this is another little sign that Varied Grace made me. I love this song so much. It's so sweet and it is so true. What a beautiful, wonderful world that we live in. If you really take the time to just stop and take it all in, you will see that God is good. You'll see his goodness, and I feel like you can definitely see that in the springtime because all of his beauty is just flourishing right now. So then over here we got a new mirror from Kirkland's. And I'm obsessed with this mirror. I have been looking for one like this for years, and I finally found one. So I believe it is out of stock right now. But I'm so glad that I snagged it before it went out of stock. And then I have some houseplants over here on these pedestals I got from the thrift store. And this one actually came from my mama Ferris. She had a green thumb and she loved being in her garden. And so my daddy said that he thinks that's where I get it from. So I got that from her. This actually came from her mother's funeral, my Granny Adams funeral, and she passed away, I think they said around 20 years ago. So this is like a 20-year-old plant. So whenever I brought it home, everybody was like, okay, good luck, Holly. Mama's kept it alive 20 years, so now's your time to shine. And then over here, I just have these little lanterns. I have a white one on my side and black one on Drew's side, and we turn these on every night. Our little diffusers, this is some of the oils that I use at nighttime. Have them in this cute little tray. And then mercury glass lamps. I love those. As you can tell, that's probably like the only lamps that you see me have around my house. This little cabinet is full of oils. And then this is the curtains I was telling y'all that my mom made me. And I changed all my blinds out to bamboo because I just felt like it looked a little bit better. So this is the curtains that mom made me in here. And then I had this little trunk with some blankets and a fur rug. And then I also got a new rug from Ross. I love Ross's rugs, and I love the detail in this one. The blue and the yellows and the orange. I just feel like it really brightened everything up in here for the springtime. And then here's Drew's side with his oils that he likes to use at nighttime. Seriously, like he uses this all the time. I just had to refill this one yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see all kinds of oil tricks and plant tricks and gardening tricks and decorating tips and tricks. I mean, today I just gave y'all a hair tutorial. So be sure to follow me over on Simply Lake and Lace on Instagram to kind of do like behind the scenes and day in the life with me. And then a little barn door that leads into our bathroom. So we'll go in here next. This little shelf has been here for forever, and I love this little sign. I got it from Hobby Lobby years ago, but it's just a little reminder every morning that I need me some Jesus. And then our fur rug in here and our big old bathtub. And then I got a new fiddle-leaf fig because mine died and I wanted a new one to try to keep it alive, so it's going to stay right here. Y'all told me some tips and tricks. Y'all said do not move them, do not overwater them. Sure to water them, keep them in a lighted area. So these things are a little bit tricky. I just put it in this basket with these stools that I've had for forever. And then I have to show y'all this because I love it. Our friends have bees, and so they made us bee soap. I've had that for a while. They asked if we ever used it. I said no because I like it too much for my decorations. And then over here, this is another little apothecary cabinet that I have, and I put all of those dried, I had these bottles, so I put all those little dried flowers that I had bought off of Amazon to make little DIY projects. I put those in here. And then look at the view out of our bathroom. So pretty. And then over here, I probably should have taken that little thing off. That's what I used to talk to y'all on Instagram some mornings or some nights, so I didn't want to pop that off because it's on there just perfect. This is new, this little tray, and this is the white aria. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but once it goes out of stock, it's gone. So if you're wanting the white aria, be sure to email me so we can get you one before they get gone. And then this new plant, and then a eucalyptus wreath that I got from Hobby Lobby, and it surrounded the sign that came from Magnolia that says, "Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be." So this is our bathroom, and it feels kind of spa-like, don't you think? I hope so, because that's the look that I was going for. And then we have our shower, which is huge, and I would show it to you, but I'm going to be honest, I didn't clean it, so we're not even going to look in there. Drew built this for me. This is our clothes hamper, and it's just a big bench on this wall, but you can kind of see right here how big our shower is. So nice. We have the rainwater head and this little shower head, so we love our shower. And then that's our closet, and that is the toilet area. I came on outside so you can see our beautiful Farmer's Dream roses. Drew and his dad built this little arbor for us, and we have them connected with string lights to the house. And I love that we put the picnic table over here with this umbrella that I got from Walmart. There's a little hammock that I lay in. I've done a lot more little gardening. I've done a lot more little landscape touches back here, and I cannot wait for them to go into full bloom so I can share it with y'all. And then back around that way is our vegetable garden area. I'll give y'all a sneak peek, but y'all got to be sure to come back to... I have 4 boxes, so be sure to come back. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and I'll show you how we are doing our vegetable garden this year. I cannot wait to play up that area. We have antique roses growing on another arbor over there, and we're gonna have another little sitting area. It's gonna be so nice. So when everything kind of bursts out into full bloom and we finish doing our little outdoor project, I'll share with y'all what's going on out here. Okay friends, thank y'all so much for watching our spring home tour with me today. I usually share with y'all my office and the guest bedroom, but I'm not quite finished with them yet, so I am going to be doing a decorate with me in the guest bedroom and then the office. And in the guest bedroom, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a new style in there that's called cottage core. I don't know if you've heard of that decor style or not, but it is super popular, so I really wanted to play it up in there, and it just wasn't quite ready yet to be shown. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button and be looking out for that video that will be posted some point in the near future, I'm sure. And then my office just needs a little sprucing up too. It pretty much has not changed since the last spring home tour, or since I did that little creative space decorate with me. So you can go find that video on my channel, and it really hasn't changed much, so I was like, I'm just not even going to share it because it's a little bit messy still. And if you're not new to my channel and you've been with me these past few years that I've been doing this, thank y'all so much for being here with me and loving me and supporting me, for all your wonderful comments and you hitting those like buttons and even the dislike buttons. Just thank you for it all. Let me know what videos that you love seeing and what is not your favorite. Thank y'all so much for letting me share my love for all things decor and nature and plants and essential oils and just sharing life with y'all. It means so much to me. I love being able to do this and sharing with y'all. I hope that this video does just that and inspires you to be able to make your house a little bit more homey, and maybe even inspires you to want to get out in your garden and do some gardening and just planting a few plants just to bring you that kind of joy that this season brings. And from the bottom of my heart, I want to hope and pray that each and every one of you that is watching this video has a wonderful and blessed spring season, and I pray that God blesses you and your families abundantly. And like I told y'all in this video, look for the joy in things. Always be joyful. Have that joyful heart. Even to others around you that don't have that joyful heart, I feel like it's so important to always share your love and your joy, because your actions and attitude can rub off on others, and so we need all the love that we can get right now. I hope that y'all have a beautiful weekend, and I cannot wait to see y'all on the next one. Bye y'all.